I heard that, so that's good.
Yeah.
I wonder if there's a way I can like. You know what? Like, I probably could just like expand the screen like this and make it so it's more full screen on stream,
Mhm.
and then we don't have any like Discord shit in the way.
Mhm.
It's I don't know how big I need to make this. I also don't know if that's gonna. Maybe I should put my media background there. Oh wait, no, that's not gonna work. I don't know what I'm doing. Let's see here.
If we can't stream it this way, we can,
I mean,
change.
it'll work.
Oh, look, the holiday today is TV season premiere. A huge premiere for a new show on TV today. Be sure to watch it soon to avoid any spoilers.
Alrighty. Maybe I should crop that too. We're streaming now. I'm just kind of playing with
Somewhere,
it.
yeah. Do you need it now?
Could you be more specific?
In that drawer.
Okay.
What the hell?
The bottom one. Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Why is it a black screen now?
Yeah, it's that one with the two ones.
Yeah. All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Filters, effect, crop. What? There we go. Just gonna take the bottom off of that. Get rid of our user. Get rid of our profile pictures. 300. Is that good? Is that fucking acceptable? It's probably that's too much. 260. It's honestly a bit much too. Hold on. We're almost there.
Okay.
240.
That
should be
it. Those Toma Dempsey Life, but apparently I have 3. Maybe one of them's Mitzi's.
Maybe. All right. I think we should be good now.
Oh shoot! I gotta turn Matt on. I gotta be able to hear Matt. There we go. Alright, now I'm ready.
I'm sure you can hear me.
So,
let me know when we're ready.
What's up?
Let me know when we're ready.
No. Rockside. Why would I have that? Anyway.
Let me know when we're ready.
I mean, we've been streaming.
Oh, we have? Okay.
Yeah.
We've just been on Walter's dick this whole time. Okay.
Yeah.
Alright. Hello everybody. Welcome to Breaking Good. Press play. I have made a bunch of Breaking Bad and one Better Call Saul character. Well, 2 technically, but like in The Sims. And they're all just kind of hanging out together. Behold our recreational area. It has everything a sim could want, honestly.
Most of these characters are Better Call Saul, aren't they?
A lot, yeah.
Okay,
Kids,
fine.
Hey, talkie shucks.
Yeah, but Kim is the only one that only shows up in Better Call Saul. Should we join Mike for his day on the job, or should we send him alone?
Maybe it's aren't we like? Isn't the focus the restaurant?
Yeah.
Send him alone for now.
Okay.
Maybe we could follow him another night.
You just changed clothes right there.
I'm gonna turn that stream volume down a bit.
So I think we should have Gale be our number 1 guy. God, it's running slow. He's not showing up in the corner. Okay, there we go. There's a bunch of dirty laundry just everywhere in this house. Nobody knows how to put their laundry away.
Being disrespectful to Gale.
And that's
Unless-
also true in The Sims.
Oh. Okay. Call me out like that. why don't you?
Fucking savage.
So, Gale, I've decided, is our main character.
He's the blank
He was a pretty important
protagonist.
character.
In this reality, he was not shot.
He was not shot, and he's a vampire.
Ooh. So maybe he was shot. He just didn't do
He
anything.
was shot in that, but he is a member of the undead, so he lived.
So are you able to open now?
I'm able to open up. Here's the thing, and I think it's bullshit. I can figure it out for later, but I can't hire any of like my household members to
Really?
work at a restaurant. Yeah. I looked up and it's just like, oh, here, you can do it, but you have to do like a bunch of bullshit and get like mods and shit. And I'm like, that sucks.
Yeah, that was kind of the whole point of this.
Yeah, it's something I don't feel like doing right now. Well, I never ran a restaurant before in The Sims, so I didn't know that. However, they can all be managers. We can make them all managers and have them run it together.
I guess
But,
do that then, yeah.
Yeah. Everybody's gonna have to quit their jobs the next day. But let me just show you kind of how it works. So we're gonna open up the restaurant. We're gonna open up Los Cafe Hermanos. And the people we hired are gonna come in. Open for business.
Who did you at least hire anyone good?
I hired the best people I could.
They're all out of here the second you mod the game.
Yeah. Come to work. Where are my cooks? Actually, you know what? Jesse's gonna be here too. Because Jesse doesn't have a job.
Sounds about right. Jesse's
he's
shoveling.
outside. He's being so nice and considerate.
Oh,
But I mean,
he did pick up one bit of snow.
yeah, no, it's snowing in the game right now.
Just picking up a shoveling one little bit of snow and be like, that's enough.
Alright, so he's gonna come here too.
That's not how you shovel snow? Doing it wrong forever. Holy shit.
No, I live in an apartment. I get someone else to shovel my snow.
Like all the workers are here, then it's like, all right, here comes the 8 managers.
No, there's like, you can hire 3, You're an outcast. Your dastardly deeds have alienated you from polite society, but we don't care about all that. We value results. You're a criminal at heart. I can see that in you. So I'll extend you an offer. Are you interested in joining the criminal career to make some serious simoleons as a minor crime lord rank 5? Is
Do it, Jesse, do it.
Wow, alright.
Don't let your
This
dreams
lady
be
is how Jesse now becomes
Jesse,
crime.
this is such a great opportunity for you.
Yeah, no.
Good job, Jesse.
Jesse is a crime lord now. Oh. He's being... I heard you became friends with Saul Goodman. He's pretty cool.
Okay.
Can you just tell me you're a criminal? Okay. Alright, Gustavo, work your magic. Management.
But he's watching the TV season premiere.
Yeah, no, that's the holiday today.
It's the premiere of this new show, Breaking Good. It's about
Gale
8
is
managers who
dancing in
take
the
over
corner.
a coffee shop.
Gale is dancing in the corner. He's entertaining everybody with his moves.
His saucy moves.
Just the other employees, really.
His saucy moves.
Did you fix the break room? You did. You fixed the break room.
With his saucy yet tasteful moves.
He reached dancing level 2.
Whoa. Holy shit.
Look at this dance level 2. This is dance level 2 moves right here.
Hey, Michael, totally off-topic question. Did your Switch die, or is it fine?
I don't know yet.
Okay.
Go check on the table, Gale.
I had a couch co-op I wanted to do, but I'll talk to you about that later.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. I doubt it's dead. It just doesn't seem like there's a reason for that to have happened, but it is weird that my
Oh.
charger isn't working.
Gus has a sentiment about Jesse. You make my day so much better. Thanks for making me smile.
Him becoming a criminal is already, like, really improving everybody's opinion of him.
Yeah.
Like, at least he's not unemployed. That's their mindset.
Yeah. I think I made a really good Gus. Look at this guy.
Yeah, it's a good Gus.
Well, we've got a mother and her daughter here.
Now, how many managers can you have at once?
I mean, as many as live in the household, so 8.
Okay. Alright, because that's, like, to me, where the real fun has to come from them interacting with one another. It does suck that they can't have the jobs. I don't get why they would do it like that.
No, I don't either.
Kind of feels
It's
like
a
that would be
weird
the... Kind of feels like that would be, like, the selling point, in a way.
Yeah.
Gustavo is erratic Sims of emotional roller coaster that is unpredictable. Do not give the man a box cutter.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, he's going out into the snow. Oh, he's shoveling. Good job.
Is he gonna
Good
just
job,
get one?
guys.
Oh, he got 2, 3, 4. All right.
Gus knows how to work.
Really.
Yeah.
Gus is a worker.
Now he is shoveling behind the restaurant and not in front of it.
No, yeah.
Abba Bree.
Hey, look, at least he's doing it.
I did
That's
take
what
your
matters.
suggestion, Michael, and replace all of the chairs and tables with couches.
Delightful
And they
joke to
can
walk
sit in the
on.
break
Wow.
room now.
That made me choke my drink. Damn, what joke was that?
I don't know.
Was it the box cutter joke? I don't remember. Also, hi, Toon Buffoon.
We have to welcome everybody who comes into the restaurant, or else they'll hate us forever.
Some of them are pissy already.
Yeah. Alright. Go on, Gustavo.
Why don't you guys come here if you're that fucking angry?
Yeah, work your magic. We're trying to get them to have a better favor of us. Look, this lady's gonna give us 4 stars.
Whoa.
So my understanding about the system, because again, I say I've never run a restaurant in The Sims before. There's like point systems of like you want them to leave with like the highest stars possible, and that like adds to your points.
Okay. I would say Gustavo's reached level 2 of fitness skill, and he is shoveling on the right side of the building now.
He is so strong from shoveling.
I'd say, like, let everybody be a manager. I guess if Jesse wants to be a criminal, Jesse can be a criminal, but let him be a manager on his days off. But I'd say let Mike stay as a police officer, because that might be a fun little deed. That might, like, it might be nice to have us, like, a side task we can take a look at, so we're not here.
I also gave Mike the aspiration to figure out what's going on in Strangerville, which is where I put their household.
Mm. And now Gus is building a snowman.
Is he? Do you want to
deserved
build
it.
a meth lab?
Yay.
So cool, Gus. I believe in you. He's not even in his winter attire. He's just fine out in his little.
You did a bad job, Gus.
This is really bad, Gus.
What the fuck is that?
Job.
Right.
Continue
Continue.
building snow pile. Destroy.
Wait,
snow
make
pile.
Jesse destroy the snow pal. Give him his first evil deed.
He didn't even finish building it.
How is it that every manager is just chilling in the break room?
Yeah, no, this is what happened when I did my test run too. Literally all 8 of them were just hanging out in the break room.
Do your fucking job.
But like that was just like what work was like when I was doing food service.
Right.
Oh shit, there's food on the ground. Pick it
That-
up, asshole.
I know people in the food service right now who describe it like that actually.
I can
So
put
they're-
this in inventory.
They're actually
Here,
being
you can
model
trash
citizens.
in your inventory. No, she took it before I could do that.
You know, the managers really need to show that lifestyle of not having to do anything and just kind of sit in the lounge room and relax so they can give the rest of society hope. What the fuck did you just put trash on the floor?
Apparently.
Write her up. Write her up for that. That was deliberate. There is a trash can right there.
After he puts it in his inventory.
Gail's just gonna keep
No,
it.
Gail!
I want to keep it.
Oh, no! Oh, Gail's just mad about it. Gail, go yell at her for not putting it away properly.
So it is possible. It wasn't that there was something wrong with the game.
No.
And now she's gonna go back outside and
Where's she
shovel
going?
nothing. Again, not the side of the restaurant that needs to be fucking shoveled.
Eyes.
I absolutely love how much this ruffles your feathers.
Ruffles my feathers.
Yeah.
Consider my feathers thoroughly ruffled.
Someone's gotta ruffle them up. She just
Oh,
put,
man,
she just
Walter's been
threw.
promoted at his job.
Oh, cool. What's his job again? Oh, yeah, he's like a chef, right?
He's a teacher,
Well,
actually.
I mean, that works. Maybe even keep him in his job and maybe just let Walter, Jesse, and Mike be part-time workers. The others can be here, unless Saul can be a lawyer. Because in that case,
Saul can be a lawyer. I made both Saul and Kim lawyers.
since they can't all be employees right now, I would say just they can't all be employees of individual jobs. Maybe we only need 4 managers in at once, and then we can kind of follow their careers too.
Oh, Walter, what are you doing?
Jesse, where's Walter?
He broke the machine. What?
Jesse,
Walter.
Jesse. He's the entire time he's shaking the machine, he's shouting
Yeah,
Jesse.
No, you're feeling battered and bruised. Why did you do that? Jesse was receiving a phone call on it. What are these Sims doing back here in the break room? You're not employees. Get out of here.
Chaos.
The vending machine doesn't work anymore. Jesse screams he can't keep getting away with it.
Oh, he's playful. He's gonna go chat with Gail.
I wonder why you're uncomfortable, Walter.
Alright, we're gonna bring them all here. Just so they can all interact.
You guys ever had a manager that just sits in the break room and does nothing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not at my job. I'll give them that, but
That was like all my managers.
but I've heard that about the food industry.
Current job, but
I've heard that about the food industry a lot, though.
That's what to say. I don't think your job allows that to happen, though, Michael.
It really doesn't. Can't stay. Hope you have a good time. Good night and farewell. Have a good night, Toon Buffoon. Thanks for dropping by.
Apologies for any nose blowing noises or coughing noises.
Saul also knocked the fucking vending machine over. He also refused to wear pants to work.
What the fuck?
Pants to work?
Kim is like, all right, well, we are dealing with serious issues right now because Saul decided to come into work without pants on.
And now he's vacuuming.
Oh. Saul's vacuuming.
Walter and Gail became good friends. Oh, where did...
Saul has Chicago sunroofed like 3 customers' cars.
At least 3.
Dr. Gianna is here.
Oh, hey, crossover.
Yep, she's here with her wife.
Nice. We got the Nelman crew here, so some of them.
And she's taking notes.
The one night where we were playing this, I did really love the fucking Nelman interaction that happened. Where his neighbors were having sex and Nelman went to their house to yell at them.
Yeah. Go check on the table.
Oh, and fucking Eddie wouldn't stop talking to Howard Hamlin.
Yeah. No, there was just a townie that looked like Howard.
He looked just like Howard.
I'm gonna go find that character and rename him.
Yes.
Howard Hamlin.
Yes. We'll have to do another HHM Animal Crossing stream once my Switch is functioning again.
So I think I found his card. Raymond's card, if you want it. That might be easier than, having him leave.
Maybe. I think I even have, like... The thing that's annoying is, like, and I know that there's a certain way to do it, is, like, I do get, like, villagers to leave, but then before I can get a new one to show up, it's like, oh, they automatically assign me one already. Like, I think they do that way too quickly. They should give you they should at least give you, like, 2 to 3 days where there's no one new there.
I'll just send you Raymond's card, because I don't need it anymore. I didn't even want it to begin with.
Raymond is definitely Mr. Popular from New Horizons, but he does look like a lawyer, so he is kind of perfect. The only villager I have that I'm like definitely needs to be there is the fucking penguin that I already forget the name of.
It's not like a big deal to send it anyways, because I already own it. It's not like I'm paying the card or anything, so...
And you can always have it back if you want it.
No.
But the, what's the fucking penguin's name? Mitzi, what was the penguin of my town's name?
I don't remember which one you had.
He had headphones. But I don't remember his name right now. I'll look him up.
Okay. Was it Chadwick?
Chadwick. I like Chadwick. I think he's a fitting member for HHM because he kind of feels like the type of lawyer that would be hired there that like constantly fucks things up, but he's close friends with the owner, so he keeps getting away with shit. But he's not like malicious. He's just really, really bad at his job, and it makes like all the other lawyers very angry that he's there.
Hey, I love your take on law, by the way.
What's my take on law?
The fact that like you can mess up and like the owner's the thing that protects you.
But he's just not representing his clients that well, I don't think he's breaking the law. Although I think Howard absolutely would do favors for Chadwick. Like if Chadwick did something that could get him locked up, Chadwick would not get locked up.
At a point, you'll get disbarred regardless of if it's a law.
Oh man, here I come. There it is. There's me.
Not if the person that they failed and anyone who witnessed it are still around. Mitzi, you're fucking angry as shit.
I am pissed. Like, this place does not have friendly service. And I'm eating dinner with Johnny Zest.
Johnny Zest. Johnny Zest. Johnny Zest.
His dog Pookie
Saul's gonna come check on us.
without pants.
Yeah.
Why is there laundry on the ground?
No, it's not laundry, it's trash.
Oh, okay.
Why is there trash on the ground? Oh, okay.
It just kind of looked. I guess it's just.
That guy's just stomping on the trash!
He made more trash. This would never happen if Walter was dealing with all of this.
Jesse's gonna put the trash in his inventory now.
Walter's like, it's a contamination. We have to shut the restaurant down.
We do. It's like 9 p.m. I'll shut it down in a moment.
Saul has a trash bag in his hand. Will he throw it away?
Once all the current people eating here have left, I'll shut down the restaurant for good.
Shut it down.
Have Walter threaten a customer. Just
This lady's just back here
What?
making food. This random lady.
she's not allowed to do that. Did say she's a did they say she was a celebrity?
Oh yeah, she's a celebrity. I guess.
So
she doesn't
oh yeah, she's a celebrity. She can do whatever the fuck she wants, I guess.
But she's mad about it.
Yeah.
She had to make her own food.
I'm gonna get Kim to kick her out.
Yeah.
I'm gonna pause it for a second because she won't stop moving.
Sometimes that is the best way to do pause action.
I thought I could kick her out. Turn off Fame Shine.
Ha,
I'm
you
gonna turn
don't
off
you don't
Fame
sparkle anymore.
Baruki with soda.
Install a mod that lets you murder people without consequence.
Shine.
That's what I had in Sims. That's what I had in Sims 3. And I mean, it made people dislike you, but you didn't go to jail. I got the same mod for Sims 4. You did go to jail. But murder is like a day-long prison sentence in Sims 4.
We're only getting 2 stars.
Like, combine all of Walter's crimes together, and he would be out of jail, like, within a month or two. Why is she going up and down like that?
I popped in one of the copies of Tomodachi Life I have, and it's just a bunch of our comic characters that I forgot I even made.
Tim's gonna go around and make it right. With at least the cool people.
We gotta make it right. I gotta, like... I still have the fucking original Tomodachi Life that Cass sent me, and I gotta explore that more. Because I played that game so many times, the like enjoyment that I truly got out of the original one, which is more enjoyment that I've gotten out of the actual one in years, was just seeing all the differences between the two. And I'm sure there's more. I don't know what raising a kid is like in this game, because I haven't played long enough for that to happen. I am really fucking happy they're making another one. I hope it gets a Switch release. I understand if it's a Switch 2 title.
It's probably going to be a double release.
I think so, just because it feels like you even kind of said it, Cass. The streams kind of was their way of saying Switch isn't dead yet. We still are going to do a little bit more with the Switch, but the Switch 2 is making its way in. But they might even announce the Switch 2 is being released in 2027. You know?
I doubt that.
God, we've got too many people here.
Give me that, Cass. Just let me live in that fantasy for a few more days. Because I don't want the Switch 2 to come out yet.
Well, I mean, yeah, no.
Well, then I
for sure,
gotta
but
fix all my people.
the
I'm
biggest
cheating.
issue. I'm sorry that I have to be this way. The biggest issue with that is that, like, a lot of people, like, it's at that point where the Switch is kind of done. Like, as you saw with Fantasy Life, they can only do so much. You know, with frame rate issues and, you know. So
I'm worried for that game now when Stuart mentioned that fucking Mighty Number 9 guy is involved in it, because it seems like he has a track record now. It's not just Mighty Number 9.
Mm-hmm. You know, it's not just that one.
So I'm hoping he wasn't as like super involved in that. I don't know. He doesn't seem like a trustworthy. I can sympathize with a fucking crowdfunding thing not going well because I think people just get way in over their heads sometimes. But it's when you have a fucking track record, you know.
I feel like he's just a producer, so there's probably nothing that big, hopefully. So
I will say the only like the bit of hope I have from it is that it's like the trailer looked fine when they showed it off, and obviously the trailer they're going to make it look as good as possible. But at the same time, Nintendo Direct could have just played footage from the trailer, so if they wanted to hide it, so that just kind of seemed like carelessness in general. And you can't deny that happens sometimes. When fucking Frontiers was first shown off, they made it look like the worst fucking thing ever. And then it turned out, no, it's not actually that bad.
Oh,
It's
Mike
just
is
like-
very playful.
it's not like the first game or the last game that the Switch has had issues with, and that's the only reason why I'm like
Right.
understanding.
I just, I guess it unfortunately we're at a point now where I'm not gonna buy it on day one anymore. I'm gonna wait and see reviews, because, yeah, if it's gonna run like shit, I don't want that. I just really hope, I really hope that isn't the case. Fantasy Life is a series that has kind of already broken my heart, though. So it's possible.
I'm really
'Cause-
hoping for your sake that it's not gonna, like, even if it runs poorly, there's a really, really, really good chance, right? That it can still run well, right? It's just it might be that.
Alright, everybody's officially heading out.
Look, Sonic has upset me in the past, but the reason Sonic has never broken my heart is they throw so much shit at the wall that inevitably shit sticks, you know? So you just kind of accept the Sonic series for what it is. And
Everybody's going back home.
and normally the worst games are the disaster titles, like, you know, like Boom or Sonic 4. And even then, Boom got a fine 3DS game. But
No, but like Sonic is such a big franchise that they'll just like keep making more and more of, regardless of how bad this game is. It's like, yeah, okay, it's a bad game.
Everybody
Wait
else,
for the good one.
the
everybody
real
else is walking normal.
Most-
This is how
Most
tr-
franchises
tr-
like are like hanging on by a thread. One bad game and then they're gone.
I apologize for cutting you off, Matt, but it's like, yeah, no, this is the real reason Chuck disowned Jimmy.
Oh my god. Actually, you know what's
Just to watch
really
him walk
funny?
like this.
What's really
for a
funny is
while.
that. Yeah, no, for sure. What's really funny about Sonic, though, is that it's actually not as popular in its home country. Like,
Funny, yeah.
America and the UK are keeping Sonic alive.
I feel like the movie is also like underperformed in Japan. At least the third one kind of did, and it also doesn't get released there as soon.
Yeah, no, it underperformed, and it's funny because you would think it would do good, but like it didn't, and Sonic realistically hasn't done that.
Did you guys? I see these fucking articles pop up. Do you guys know that fucking Sonic 3 is like, for Keanu Reeves' performances, it outperformed the fucking John Wick movies?
Really?
It did. I mean, it's saying outgrossed. I feel like I need to do a like kind of look into that, because I feel like there's sometimes loopholes with that. Sometimes it's more based on like, I don't know, it might just be like more towards like opening week that they're talking about, or it might even just be like just the theatrical run where John Wick might have sold more once it was out.
Maybe.
But they say Sonic 3, they said Sonic 3 did surpass all four John Wick movies in terms of Keanu Reeves movie box offices. And to be fair, I think a lot of people did go see Sonic 3. In fact, like the movies that I've seen recently in theaters have been Sonic 3, Novocaine, Wicked, and The Day the Earth Blew Up, and Better Man. Better Man and Novocaine, I was the only one in the theater. And Novocaine, I saw on a Friday evening, so not really
He's
good.
pranking everybody. He replaced a gift with a prank gift. But it doesn't even matter anymore because Christmas is over. It was Christmas when I opened the game and I decided to do Christmas with everybody.
Christmas time. Time to cheer.
But you know.
Yeah, it's Toy Day in Animal Crossing. But like, but I will say Sonic 3 had like an audience both times I went. Where Wicked definitely had an audience, but even Wicked I would say wasn't as high as like Sonic 3 was. And then and Looney Tunes I was actually happy to see I wasn't alone in the theater because I went and saw it on like early on a Thursday, and that's not the best. Like that's not when Regal is gonna be packed, you know. But no, I was not alone in that theater. I might have been the only one laughing in that theater. Maybe they were just too far away for me to hear it, but I was just like, oh man, am I being it's so stupid because it's a comedy. You're supposed to be laughing, but I always feel bad when I'm the only one laughing. I'm like, oh, am I disrupting the movie? But it's also like, it's a fucking Looney Tunes movie. Of course you're supposed to be laughing. I probably laughed more at Novocaine, but fucking Farmer Jim, Farmer Jim is, I know we're so early in the year, but Farmer Jim is in the running for best 2025 movie character by a long shot. You know?
Yeah. I agree.
That should be another Oscar at the Oscars. They should just have best character.
Best Farmer Jim.
And whoever designed the character or wrote the movie should get that award. Maybe award it to the character designer and the writer. I think the Oscars should add a stunt category, and I'm not saying that ironically at all. I think they genuinely should. People fucking risk their lives for that one.
Should be in stunt category.
There's so much of that done every single year, yeah. Stunt doubles really are like maybe it's like there's so many jokes about it in TV, but it's like, yeah, no, stunt doubles are genuinely underappreciated. Fucking Deadpool 2, one of them gave her life for it.
Big stuff. Sir.
But they should absolutely add a stunt category that they can then cut off after 10 seconds of them speaking.
We know you risked your life, but who cares?
It's also just like a really cool thing. Like I don't like. Don't you think that might make more people interested in watching the Oscars? You could do like a really cool stunt behind the scenes. That fucking, like say whatever you want about the guy. Tom Cruise did his own stunts for fucking Mission Impossible, and there's like a behind the scenes of that insane one he did in the last one. And that behind the scenes video is insanely entertaining. You know, it's like it.
What did he do?
I'll send you the video. It's actually pretty cool. I think Tom Cruise is a fucking nut job, but
look, I am not saying that it wasn't cool. It's hard for me to believe that he topped the plane one.
Oh, in the trailer for the new one.
Say what?
Like, yeah, in the trailer for the new one, I see him hanging off of a plane. Is that real?
I think so.
Because people were like making jokes about it a while ago that Tom Cruise is actively trying to end himself, you know?
Yeah.
But
I'm not trying to be like rude or anything, but like that one's like, how do you top that? Where do you go from there?
I think the one I'll send you is equally impressive. I'll go with equally impressive.
Oh, I'm more or less of on my own ignorance is the issue.
No. Oh yeah, no, it's fine. I think if they added that section to the Oscars, that would be genuinely really interesting, you know? Like, I mean, you could show off behind the scenes for that. That's the kind of stuff that would make the show entertaining to watch.
And that'd be a thing that I'd want to actually see.
Yeah, it would be a great category to add to the show.
I also hate to cut the conversation, and we can definitely come back to it, but I love how he's doing karaoke.
Oh yeah, no, I don't want to take it too off of what Mitzi's doing. There's, this is the kind of stream where we can have conversations and pay attention to the game. But yeah, no, Saul, he's wearing pants. I'm proud of him.
I like just doing things in the background while you guys chat it up.
Is that Skylar?
Yes.
Because she kind of looks like the makeup lady, as like, you know, Saul's film crew. There's the makeup lady with that hat. She kind of looks like her.
So they'll just kind of change outfits whenever, and I only really customize their like everyday wear. So this is like her, you know, winter weather wear.
Well, I'm gonna get up for a second.
should-
I'm gonna go check on my wife.
I should customize their outfits, but I don't know if I want to do that on stream or not. Depends on if you guys want me to do that or not.
Do whatever you want to do. Do whatever you want. I think the thing is, like, I love seeing this. I think, unfortunately, until you mod the game, we're not going to get the stream that this was supposed to be. So we do whatever you want, and whenever something funny happens, we'll comment on it. Otherwise, it's kind of just a chill, shoot the shit stream, you know?
Yeah, no, I'm about that, honestly. Just have the Sims be in the background doing whatever, and then we can just chat.
And if we ever have a night where, like, chat is super active, like, it's not tonight at all, unfortunately, but if we ever have a night where chat is super active, we could honestly do one where it's like, maybe we make a new family, and we kind of let chat, like make some decisions. Yeah, make suggestions. We can make, like, a really... Because I feel like there's a lot you can do with Sims 4 in terms of, like, running a stream. We're kind of creating a sitcom here. And the Breaking Good family is just one small aspect of that.
Yeah.
Am I in this game? I know.
I did make you in this game. I can go see you. Hold on.
Let's check on us. Let's check on us soon, because you said you changed the last name. I mean, Bemis is fine. I don't care if Bemis is there.
Oh yeah.
I used to brand myself with my fucking last name, so it's out there. There's no. I'm fine with my last name being out there.
Jesse, are you going to work anytime soon?
I own that toilet company. Did you know that?
Yep. Michael owns that toilet company. Alright,
It's
Gail,
so-
you don't have a job, so...
It's so fucking... You know what, like, is a really fun... I have a kind of a funny antidote that I may have talked about before. But, do you guys know the common way of mispronouncing my last name that people do all the time?
Bemis.
Yes. Did any of you think it was Bemis the first time you met me?
I think so. Might have.
I got Bemis. Granted, I think I heard you say it before I saw it spelled, because I think I spelled it wrong a lot.
Yeah, because a lot of people would think there's an A in there if it was Bemis. But it's funny because, like, it's just funny looking at major... I remember all of the fucking major life events where our name was said when because all of us have graduated, and I think most of the graduations said Bemis. Most of our graduations did not pull a Bemis on us, you know? My brother's wedding... I forget who it was. It might have even been the DJ for like their first, like it was. I think it was like the end of the night. It was like the final dance that they did together. And he said, "Let's hear it one more time for so and so Bemis." And there was like such. I filmed it. There was such a strong reaction to that. It was like, everyone was like, and the poor fucking DJ. I talked to him. He was a cool guy. He was like, apparently it's Bemis. That was really funny to me that they fucking pronounced it Bemis.
Right.
But I'm never angry when people mispronounce it Bemis. I always think it's funny. Are you sending Gail to my home? My humble abode?
I forgot you guys are in a celebrity household.
Yeah. Wait, who do I live with?
Olivia and Cass. And they're out here. Just Olivia swimming and Cass got some burgers.
That's kind of funny.
But Gail can't get inside because you guys have a celebrity home because I decided to put you there.
we don't like people like Gail. He's lower class. He doesn't fit to our standards as a human.
Home.
Look, it's not that we're saying Gail isn't like it's not that we're saying that Gail isn't like the same status as us. We're just saying he's technically not a person.
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting to come back to.
we live in a celebrity house, Cass. Me, you, and Olivia.
He's got to go back home.
Oh boy.
Right. Anyway.
I'll
gave us
play
this
with
house?
you guys in a minute.
Mitzi
Go
did.
back home.
Did you and Matt start in this house and then move out because you got married?
No, I moved us into like one of the default homes.
Saul's off to work. Is he gonna be? Oh, you made him a lawyer. Nice.
I love how Michael
Yeah.
doesn't get his own house. You're not allowed to have a house, Michael.
I would never kick
Yeah,
Olivia and Cass out of my home. It's my home though. Let's be
It's
honest.
taking him a while to fucking get there.
I mean, he's running. He's doing his best, Mitzi. Jesus.
I don't know who it is. Oh, okay.
It's Gale, who kind of looks like young Chuck.
You burned to death.
Young Chuck.
Young Chuck. It's like the Young Sheldon prequel.
It was
like
the.
Better Call Saul.
It'd be a better version of Slippin' Jimmy if we're being honest.
You know, I would actually watch that. I kind of do want to know.
I will watch it for like a video because I've only seen one.
No.
I've only
Slippin'
seen.
Jimmy?
Yeah.
I mean, I guess
You're talking about the Chuck. You're talking about the Chuck show. You're not forced to at all. I might talk about it eventually, but the thing is, I don't. There was all the people making videos on it when it was.
Be part of Recall Saul.
I think it's up for debate, but the thing is, we shouldn't talk about news recordings for that show until I actually like fucking release more. The good thing is we do it 2 episodes at a time, so it's not actually that. It's like the episode count is split in half on what we actually have to make
No,
episodes
I'm
on.
not talking about it like right now. I'm just meaning like I thought that's why we were waiting, because I thought we were gonna wait until that was done and then
I don't remember if we ever confirmed it. There's a chance we did. It's been a while. But Slippin' Jimmy is like I said, I've already said I've watched 1 episode of it. And it is the one episode I watched was almost okay. But it was a silent episode where they didn't so there's no fucking dialogue, and the dialogue I heard is the worst part about that show, and I just refused to humor it, so I didn't watch it. But I'd be willing to watch it for a video, because it's like, why not take a look at this weird thing the show did? But I'd almost like to do a video on it when the world kind of forgot about it, and I think they already have. But it's like it's kind of like making a video on Sonic Blast. It's just looking at this low point of this series and kind of like, why did this happen? You know? Mm-hmm. Or Sonic Blast, it was just, they wanted to. Games were experimenting with 3D, so they wanted to try to kind of do what Donkey Kong Country did, and Game Gear was their console, so that's why Sonic Blast exists. Slippin' Jimmy, it's kind of interesting to talk about, because there is a reason for it too. It's because AMC relies heavily on Breaking Bad and Walking Dead, because they don't really have any other popular shows at the very least. They have shows that, was Mad Men theirs? That was popular. It's over. I don't even know if Mad Men was theirs, though, if I'm being honest. But then
that's kind of the thing, right? Is that them relying on that kind of makes sense that Slippin' Jimmy happened.
Yeah, and I think, honest to God, as much as as uninterested as I am in AMC, I will say I kind of respect them for letting Better Call Saul do its entire run, because I feel like if they were on fucking like HBO or some other like channel, they would have seen the numbers and been like, no, we're not keeping this, because the show was critically acclaimed, maybe even more than Breaking Bad was, but it was not nearly as big of a hit, like not even close. So the fact that we got the fact that we got 1 extra season than Breaking Bad, and we even got 1 extra episode than Breaking Bad, is pretty impressive. That they were like, it's pretty cool of AMC that they let that happen. But I also feel like it's like, yeah, it's the thing that's tied to their. Walking Dead is probably their biggest moneymaker, and Breaking Bad is probably their second biggest moneymaker. So it makes sense that they would want to keep Breaking Bad alive. If anything, Better Call Saul like keeps the brand alive, you know?
Yeah.
Is Gus? Why are you still wearing your work uniform, Gus? Take the fucking hat off at least.
No. What you eating? Grand breakfast.
Poor, made by Jesse
poor.
Pinkman. Jesse made it when he was high. He was experimenting with breakfast foods. Yo, yo, yo. What if waffles had Doritos and mayo on it? Yo, yo, yo.
Don't knock it till you try it. He's gonna go grab a serving
Of Jesse breakfast.
of Jesse breakfast.
Jesse breakfast.
Let's eat a Jesse breakfast together. He shows back up. Gus is immediately vomiting. What? You're not supposed to leave sausage out for 12 days?
Gus could get sick.
No, that adds ingredients, yo. I saw it. The stuff I left. I left a fucking apple on out for a really long time, and like stuff grew on it.
I heard some people eat some kind of stuff called stuff.
Probably get rid of the Christmas decorations.
I served something at the restaurant, and the person said there was too much cold. I don't know what's up with that. Didn't seem cold to me.
Too much cold.
Perfect, bitch.
I can't wait till everybody comes home and we can have New Year's Eve together.
Yo, bitch! I'm just gonna say what we're all thinking. All right, I'm just gonna say we're all thinking it. All right, we should start serving veal.
Dirty money. Going over some routine expense reports, Skylar notices that some lines don't seem to match up. Upon further investigation, she discovers that a lot of money is being funneled into some sort of secretive executive accounts. Skylar doesn't have much standing at the company yet, but this seems like the kind of thing that she should take to the authorities, right?
No. Skylar. You need to think. This is for the family.
She lost the papers.
Okay. Who's dressed as a maid right now?
That's just the maid.
Oh.
We should have a maid come over because these bitches don't know how to clean up after themselves.
All right, fair enough. I'm glad Skylar learned her first valuable lesson.
I think it should have been a butler for how much we talked about butlers.
I think that
I have them have a butler too.
I think that me, Cass, and Olivia should get the butler.
Should be a sexy butler.
Okay, sure.
Get Howard Hamlin as a butler.
Boward Bamlin.
Howard Hamlin. You know what I have as my flag in Animal Crossing for HHM?
Howard Hamlin.
It's a pig, so it's Howard Hamlin. I tried to find an HHM logo. There was nothing. I didn't want to make my own. Maybe I'll make my own on a stream. Do a little art stream. Chat, what the heck? You could be giving great suggestions tonight, and you're just quiet.
Clement Frost would like to come over and hang out. Is that okay?
Yes, Santa?
Santa called and asked Gus if he could come hang out.
Yeah, Santa and Gus go way back.
Yo, Mr. White is Santa?
I love that one. Oh my! Do you have any context of where that scene comes from? Because it's kind of funny.
Him looking at the Christmas photo.
Yeah.
I finished Breaking Bad.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. You're on Better Call Saul. I'm an idiot.
All right.
You're like on season 3 now, right?
Have them kiss.
I'm still on season 2, but I'm like at the end of season 2.
Oh god, the fucking Chuck has a scene in like either the second to last episode or the last episode that's genuinely like the way they shot it is so cool. I think you two might know what I'm talking about. there's like a perspective they have with the shot, and it's like genuinely like it's something else. I don't want to say anything other than that because it's spoiling, but it's like there is like some real artsy shit in the show, and that scene is one of
You
them.
did some great work today.
Walter's just been standing on the lawn for 5 hours.
He's uncomfortable.
He threw a pizza on the roof, and now he's afraid.
He's the gnomes.
You are
Oh, wait,
not
so
a
can't do that right now.
gnome.
He's gonna have to wait.
Is he
Okay,
falling
but why are the
asleep?
gnomes on fire though?
Because they're
Yeah.
evil.
This
Okay.
gnome is on fire. Yeah, we took care of those gnomes with Shadow the Hedgehog, but the ones with the halos were Sonic.
Yeah.
Okay. I see you. I see you. I just.
I see
He's gonna
you.
go Betty by.
And Cass just kept saying to me, I see you. And what was that?
We're gonna become best friends. I'm gonna spend a long amount of time becoming besties. No, don't tell a gross joke to Santa.
No,
Oh my god,
leave
we
Gus to marry Santa.
oh my god, we were in the ICU. Cass was just reading a sign.
Over and over again.
Yeah, no, Gus and Santa Claus should absolutely be a thing.
No, this is what I'm going for.
I'm willing. Who would we kick out? I'm leaning towards Mike. I hate to say it, but I would say Gale if Gale wasn't the main character.
I think I already asked him about hobbies.
What are your hobbies? I'm fucking Santa Claus. I'm trying.
I make presents, bitch. Oh, at this point, I would just like let Gus move out with Santa Claus and then create a new member of the family.
Yeah. Ask about career. What's your career like? What do you do?
Delivering presents. Oh, you're an Amazon worker. Saul still with his flamboyant walk.
A rather sus one.
Yes, hug, be intimate.
What is Saul doing? Is he making a potion?
Yeah.
You got a good cue set up.
I remember what I wanted to say about his walk. It's very zesty.
Cook mac and cheese.
It's very zesty.
This is how Saul cooks mac and cheese.
With his big spoon.
Remember that episode? Come on now.
Okay, but that was like a season 1 era story.
Right?
Remember the toilet that spoke?
I think that one did come back in the Flippin' Jimmy cartoon.
I didn't see a lot of Slip and Jimmy cartoon. I only saw the silent episode.
I think they bring back the later.
Alright, I think we can
The weird thing about Slip and Jimmy is I think most of the episodes are like, from what I've heard about it, they're mainly fairly grounded, but there's like one episode that has supernatural elements in it. Only one.
Episode where he did the Chicago sunroof, it got really weird.
No, is he leaving? No, don't leave.
Don't leave me!
It's okay, he'll be back.
Please sell my house!
These things take time, you know?
I'm gonna look at porn in front of my friends.
Walter probably would though.
Jesse's like, oh, Mr. White. Jesse, this is what you want.
Look at it, Jesse. You cook.
You can't see that I'm doing this for my family. You're too stupid to see it, though.
Browse art. He's going to browse Breaking Bad fan
Gonna
art.
browse art. Okay.
Oh, never mind. Gus is going to.
He's gonna look up pictures of Santa Claus. I'm silly tonight.
Social networking. Maybe he can make an OnlyFans.
What Breaking Bad character would you want to see in OnlyFans from the most?
Price.
I mean, you got one. You got one.
Dude, don't just complain. Pick it up.
How many people do you think have
yeah,
watched that video unironically?
Fire and Washer are on fire. We're on fire, so.
Do you have like Infomoney Caxon? Do you just keep giving them more and more money by typing in a little code?
Yeah.
So it's never really an issue, right?
Alright, cleaned it up.
Just rich forever.
We're rich forever. Let Severe Steve move in with you and Matt.
Sure.
He never, like, really moves in. He just lives in the rafters.
He just kind of comes into the house and hangs out and fucks around and basically lives there.
At some point, I do want to customize the house so that like, it's actually like decorated nicely and everything.
He pays rent, but he pays rent in pennies.
Could we make a family tonight? Like, just create like a family of OCs.
Sure.
Because that could be fun. Make him live right next to the Walters.
Or Walter's playing in the bathtub.
Yay!
You don't remember that episode of Breaking Bad where he was in the bathtub all day?
I liked it, but I feel like they could have had other scenes mixed in.
No. That wasn't the creator's vision.
I don't know why people are so against The Fly, but so for that episode. I do think it's weird how disliked The Fly is. I kind of understand it.
That's weird, because I've only heard people talk about how great it is.
I think it's because people are kind of like they're kind of like pushing back against it, you know? Because there was a lot of, like, when it came out, people did not like that one. And I think it's because people were like, I don't know, I really think it just kind of comes down to people had an expectation they wanted to see. There's another example in Better Call Saul, and I won't spoil how it happened, but the episode is called Nippy. And it's the fourth to last episode of Better Call Saul. And when that episode got released, it got slammed. People hated it. And they hated it because they had a stupid, unrealistic expectation of what the next episode was going to be. You know, I'll fuck you. I can just say it because I don't think it's really a spoiler at this point.
Walter hates Gothic Farm.
They wanted the show to catch up to Breaking Bad, and it didn't. So Nippy got so many people against it. Nippy got so many people who just fucking hated it. And it's, in my opinion, like probably, if not top 10, top 20 worthy. It's a great episode. It's a wonderful episode, and it's just because people were like, no, you're supposed to have Walter and Jesse here now. That's the only reason people went against it. I think it's the same thing with The Fly, where it's like people were really invested in what was going on in the show, and they didn't want a Walter and Jesse talk to each other episode. But I love stuff like that. I want a Walter and Jesse fucking reflect. The fact in that episode that Walter almost admitted what he did to Jesse was, like, to me, one of the most intense scenes of that season.
I think the thing that's weird about Better Call Saul and people wanting to catch up to Breaking Bad is it's like, but you had Breaking Bad though, right? Like, you can watch it. You don't really need to.
You already did Breaking Bad.
I think so many of those people, and you're right, Cass. I think so many of those people were people who didn't watch Saul and were waiting for the Walter White cameo. And it's like, the Walter White cameo, honestly, it happens. But it's only rewarding if you liked Better Call Saul, I feel. Because it's like the shows, they kind of made the cameos in that last season tie into both shows. Yeah, you're not going to get anything out of them if you didn't like both shows.
Like, it's not, I like excuse me, I like both shows, right?
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like the thing is, I went into the Better Call Saul not expecting. Like, I came into it because Saul's such an interesting character. Is that fair?
Saul is a better character than Walter and Jesse, and I'm sorry to say, but I think that's objectively true.
Well, yeah, but like I came into it because like when you see you don't get enough in Breaking Bad, so like I thought that their presence in Breaking Bad was enough, and so
if Walter and Jesse never showed up in Better Call Saul, I would have accepted. Yeah, no, if Walter and Jesse never appeared in Better Call Saul, I would have accepted that.
I kind of wanted their appearance to be, not to spoil it, but their appearance is a lot more significant than I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be like you see them in the background, or like something passive happens.
There's 3 big scenes, and I think it's kind of an each to each their own situation. I think all 3 of them are extremely meaningful. Like, they all apply to their episodes super well, and I'm happy they did it. But I would have been okay if they didn't do it. I think the thing is, by the last season, there were characters from Better Call Saul that were written out in previous seasons that I was more anticipating than Walter and Jesse.
I think I'm gonna duck out of this conversation because I am so close to spoiling whatever the fuck's up. So what's up with this walk?
He's got a shit.
You gotta pee.
Pee or shit? Ha! I was right. Oh no, he's peeing. No, you're right. I hear a piston sound effect. Walter pisses while sitting. Confirmed.
Walter, I hear you pissing, bitch. Quiet your piss, bitch.
I will stop now because I am like we are on a line. But Matt has messaged me stuff that he already knows about. That's why I'm kind of being loose here. I'm not revealing anything that Matt doesn't already know.
I get it, but you have a better. I like Better Call Saul so much that I don't have it's hard for me to be restricted.
No, sure.
I do. You're better at restricting yourself than I do. Because I definitely don't think.
Tangy and juicy.
I've watched both shows so many times. I love them both a lot. They're both in my top 10 favorite shows of all time. I think Better Call Saul is like, to me, it's like no question in the better show. I like Better Call Saul so much more. And that just like shows how much I like it, because I still love Breaking Bad. I still think Breaking Bad is like insanely entertaining. But I think Better Call Saul is just like one of the most clever shows ever made.
I don't know. Let's enjoy it more.
Dazzle, you are making it so hard to do anything.
She loves doing that. She loves being in the way.
Better Call Saul also has like a significantly better finale than Breaking Bad, because I think Breaking Bad's ending is good, but I think that it kind of blew its load early. Like, it's the fucking Ozymandias is like a masterpiece, and it's like the last 2 episodes don't live up to it. Where Saul Gone, the final episode of Better Call Saul, is like it's like an amazing finale in every single way.
I like where he got up and started singing.
You know, the show does end with Saul Goodman singing "I fought the law and the law won," and then it cuts to every single character singing "I fought the law and the law won," including the ones that are dead.
There's a big dance sequence.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, even the dead characters are back, like, singing it with them.
Yeah, there was there's like a shot of Walter with all the bullet wounds in him and singing "I fought the law and the law won." Someone did a fucking edit of that to try to make it look like they were doing that. It wasn't that well done. But it was mainly not that well done because they used AI before AI was really developed, and honestly, just have fun. Just make it a fun editing project, you know?
Dazzle, please. I can't see anything that's going on. I can't make decisions.
I fought the law. Is Dazzle messing with your computer?
I can't see anything, so I can't, like, click on anything.
My brother's cat, Tess, would do that to me a lot when I was cat sitting. Tess liked my computer. I named a character. I named Olivia's character after Tess.
Oh, that's cute.
The raccoon. Ironically, I didn't name the cat Tess. I named the cat Shen, which I don't know where that came from. I just picked a random name and there it was. But Tess was my brother's cat's name, and I let Tess is like a really cute cat, and I like her a lot, and I knew her since she was a kitten. But she bites randomly.
Oh, yeah.
There's Roland, who is a really cute... Roland has been through shit, because Roland has escaped from my brother's place a bunch of times, and he will disappear for days at a time and then come back. That's happened multiple times now. And my brother...
Oh, okay, we're finally here. We're finally to New Year's Eve. Okay.
Oh, cool. The New Year's special.
Now we can finally celebrate.
Then there is Sheffield, because my brother's a crazy cat person now. Sheffield is fine. He's kind of shy, so he doesn't stick around that much. And then there's Otis, who...
Barnyard?
Yeah. I think it might be more based on... The thing is that they got those cats already named and they didn't change the names. Because the owners had to give them away, so they took them in. And Otis might have been more of a Milo and Otis reference, actually.
No, it was Barnyard. I can confirm.
But I really... Like, my brother has offered Otis to me several times because he doesn't want that many cats in his house. And he didn't even agree to Otis and Sheffield, and just kind of got stuck with them.
How do your parents feel about cats?
My dad's allergic. My dad's not so allergic that he can't be around them. Like, it's not like he's gonna like get really sick or die, but he would rather not be around them. Otis, I want to fucking adopt Otis. So because my brother's brought it up, and I think he's joking, but like. When I'm out I would fucking love... Otis is like the sweetest fucking cat in existence. Otis is such a fucking bro. You go up to him, he hangs out with you, he cuddles up with you. He is like the best cat I've ever seen. And I want him to be my cat, but I don't live on my own. I live here.
Yeah.
But I absolutely I actually like legitimately adore that cat. If I was on my own, I would have. And my brother wasn't joking, which he probably is kind of joking because I don't think his wife would appreciate the cat being given away. I would 100% adopt. I would adopt that cat the second I had my own place.
All right. We're making resolutions for all of the Sims. We're starting with Mike. So which one should he? It should be his resolution. I'm
gonna say get fit, because
can't do that one.
Oh,
he's already fit.
Okay. Maybe write a book. You know, I mean, like I think Mike has an interest in story to tell.
All right, his resolution is to write a book. All right, Kim.
The book's name is No Half Measures.
No. Kim.
I think until like Milo's way.
What's her resolution gonna be?
With a pet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Your significant other get promoted.
It could eventually it could be a good way to teach responsibility, but not yet. You know.
I feel like, every time I've heard a parent say that, including my own, it never happened.
Well, that's the thing. I think that you actually have to, like, enforce it. You know, you can't just say, oh, responsibility, and then drop it and, like, just let them do their thing. I think, yeah.
I get it.
I'll give my parents credit for this when we go. I'll pick one. For Kim, I'd say raise, get promoted. Get promoted.
Get promoted.
No, quit HHM.
No, she's gonna own HHM.
But
the
HHM.
because my parents were like they wanted us, like they got us, me and my brother, both a hamster, And they wanted us to take care of them, and we did. Like, we did clean their cages out. We did what we needed to do with them. There was, like, shit constantly that we had to clean. And they kind of... the thing is, my parents did kind of actually enforce it. Like, and if there was ever a time where we didn't do it, they did it. I think the only mistake that we ever made pet-wise, and this is one that... I mean, don't judge us too harshly for this. We didn't know, but I know this is something that people do not like. We did keep our fish in a tiny fish bowl. I know you're not supposed to do that.
It was a thing of a time, though.
Yeah, that was like
People did know.
Was widely accepted.
Like, it's not really acceptable now, but,
Yeah.
you know, and at the time, no, but I don't think a lot of people knew.
To be fair, we only kept one in a fish bowl, so it wasn't like we had a bunch of fish in there, but...
Yeah, I think the thing is, like, the biggest issue that I have with it is, like, I definitely think a kid should have that responsibility. The issue is, like, it's a life, right? Like, I don't...
No, for sure, and that's why I think our parents were pushy with the hamsters. They were like, okay, this is something you need to take care of, and our hamsters. My brother had 2, I had 1, and they all lived the average hamster lifespan.
What would Walter's resolution be?
Cook more.
So raise skill?
Yeah, why not? I was joking. Don't listen to me.
Okay.
I know very little about proper Sims because I am a heathen that likes the chibi Sims.
My Sims.
Not even the same game. Not even the same
I mean, that's not heathen. I also like them.
Can Jimmy get fit, or is he ineligible?
He's already fit, but he could lose weight.
Lose weight so he looks more like Better Call Saul Jimmy and not Breaking Bad Jimmy.
Alright. He's just walking around naked now.
Jesse! Jesse! Jesse!
No, he's good. He put on clothes. What should his resolution be?
Write a book.
He's also gonna write a book.
Don't give him a significant other. Walter's not gonna like that. He's gonna do something. He's gonna have a lack of action, actually.
He's gonna give them stern, disapproving looks.
He's gonna be like... He's just gonna stand still. That's what Walter's gonna do. He's gonna stand still and not do anything.
Because this is Breaking Good.
Mac and cheese is... They're getting through that fucking pot kind of quickly. They're into that shit. Is Gale leveled up yet? Has Gale got his New Year's resolution?
No, well, they have 7 days to complete their resolution.
Let's finish it up, you know?
He's gonna go practice DJing for right now.
Alright, fair enough. Walter goes, yells at Jesse, and Jesse says, "You said my mac and cheese was inferior!"
Blue mac and cheese.
So when are you gonna do a video on Happy Tree Friends? I could do a video on Happy Tree Friends. I grew up with Happy Tree Friends.
You gotta make that, like, you gotta add in your video the YouTube copyright video too. That was kind of a piece of shit.
Oh, I will, and I'm gonna be... Look, I'm gonna be relentless to them with that one. That's one of the worst things ever made. Like, fuck YouTube Rewind being the most disliked video. That should be the most disliked video. Oh, yeah, Baxter Bunny. I absolutely would make a video on that, though. If I think people might click on that too, so maybe it'd be worth it. Because I really liked Happy Tree Friends when I first discovered it, and I discovered it before fucking YouTube was a thing.
I'm a squeamish bitch, so I hated it.
There was some episodes I couldn't do. Like, there's an episode that involved Lumpy cutting his leg off with a spoon. I could not do that one. It was way too slow. But I definitely found it funny. I guess I was a fucking fucked up kid, you know?
Well, see, I say squeamish, but yet, like, I played Silent Hill and, like, Resident Evil, so I'm not... I don't know what the fuck's wrong with me. I don't know why Happy Tree Friends was my limit.
I should make a video on Happy. That's honestly, God, I never really thought to do it, but I should make a video on Happy Tree Friends. I like that was like the first. That was one of the first like internet things I discovered. Actually, I discovered that.
I'm scared.
Me and you are gonna do something with that. We are. That's just gonna happen.
Okay.
Well, we talked about it like probably close to a year ago now. But I mean, yeah, we'll still do that. I would love to. It'll kind of be a different format because I think it's going to be less scripted, if I'm being honest.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that works.
And that's what the video series I'm doing with Mitzi is going to be like. We're kind of going unscripted on that one, except for this. There's going to be skits with the spiny characters. Oh, Cass, we did another simulation for that. You made it pretty damn far.
I'm sorry.
You made it pretty damn far into that. But I should make a video on Happy Tree Friends because like it kind of found new entertainment value as like when I was a kid. I just liked it because I guess I was just a fucked up kid who thought a bunch of animals being murdered was funny. But when I got older, it was just the funniest thing about Happy Tree Friends at a point was just showing it to someone who didn't know what Happy Tree Friends was. Because it starts off like really innocent, and it's kind of like, why are you showing me this like Nick Jr. cartoon? And then, bam! In every episode, you could show them any episode, and it would be like that. The only thing, I actually have a critique of Happy Tree Friends too, and I'll save that because I actually would talk about that in the video. There's something that they did that I did not respect. And I'm
outside of the YouTube video,
and I am. It's actually. It's not even like. It's not even like a personal thing. It's actually something that they. It's 100% something they did on YouTube.
No, I mean I'm talking about the copyright video. I said outside of the copyright.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, I'll give them shit. No, unironically, I'll give them shit for that because yeah, you guys are so fucking oblivious when you made that video. You were 100% behind the times when you made that video.
Message me what it was, because I am curious.
I'll do that. Not right now. Not right now because I'm screen sharing. I'll do it on my phone.
Oh, yeah, no. It's all good. It is all good. It is all good. It can wait.
No, I'm gonna do it now. I'm gonna do it now, but on my phone. My dance party. It's New Year's party.
For a second, because I gotta go tell my child good night.
It'll be there when you get there. Oh, Matt, I didn't realize you sent me that, Matt. I can update that.
Moochie, Peachy, Navi, Flamon, Shusha. Ibani Ishu. Somebody happy I'm heavenly. He was Sabu. I remember I'm Sumba. Rivenina. Swapara. Obisha. Free Bono. And Farbu. Vivadeso. Bahala. New Fusu. Hey. Vivadeso. Vix. Aquanaria. Orb. Nurture. Look, Myrna Watch. Kiss the
Moochie Peachy, Shady Bluey, Yibs, Val Soapy, Tip of the Zoo,
Nip with Rimple.
What food am I going to eat?
Well, whatever food you eat, I need to eat it too. Sure.
Order. I can't think of something funny. Fuck it.
you okay just getting this cold? I know you just eat
Yeah, that's fine.
pizza.
I love cold pizza. There's something about the sauce that like I feel like the sauce almost has better flavor when it's cold. It's like a way more vibrant, you know. I don't know how to explain it, but you know what I mean. Like the sauce almost like tastes like stronger cold than hot. Am I just insane for thinking that? I think that's true. I think that's true.
Thanks.
I used to have a toaster oven, and the toaster oven was really good for reheating pizza.
Oh yeah, that's a good way. It's way better than a microwave.
Absolutely.
Cold pizza definitely beats microwave pizza. But I think cold pizza is like almost like a different dish entirely. I love both a fresh pizza and a cold pizza, but yeah, oven toaster pizza or just oven cooked reheating is kind of a satisfying way to go. There's no Canada like French Canada. It's the best Canada in the land. And that other Canada is a bullshit Canada. If you lived here for one day, you would understand.
Quebecois. I know a lot of Canadians, like, both in Quebec and out of Quebec,
Really?
want Quebec to not be part of Canada. Like they're there for Quebec independence.
I know that song. That song is from that's like from a South Park episode about that. They do a Wizard of Oz parody where they go to Canada, and it's also the payoff to the fucking Saddam Hussein in Heaven storyline. I love how long they carried that out. The fucking Saddam Hussein's. After that one, I'm pretty sure they never acknowledged it again, and that was pretty early in the show, all things considered. Like I think that was season 6, but they carried it out for a couple of years.
Michael, you just sent me a picture of Foothead Joe.
Well, Foothead Joe, it was as you all know, was a good friend of mine. And I just like to remember him when the time, every once in a while. We were really close, and he would never want anyone to like say bad things about me, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I guess.
It's honestly disgusting. How
But you say like we shouldn't get into it, but then you bring that up. But it's just kind of like, well, I mean, if you didn't want to get into it, why did you talk about it in the first place? Because it's like obviously like Foothead Joe wouldn't like want that, so it's like kind of like why would you even talk about it then?
Well,
do you think Foothead Joe wants you to badmouth like it was his friend, it was a buddy of his, so like it's just kind of disrespectful, honestly.
I mean, it's just more or less of I don't know why you sent this picture. Like, is it a threat?
No. I mean, look, like Foothead Joe. I don't know.
Rest his soul, by the way. Rest his soul. May he rest in peace.
No, rest in peace for sure. I absolutely. I'm very sad. Well, I'm very sad that he's gone. But I mean, me sending a picture of Foothead Joe doesn't imply that you're going to be in the same position as Foothead Joe. It just implies.
We have a decision to make. Do we celebrate New Year's Eve or do we go to the Romance Festival?
Romance Festival!
Jesus Christ. No.
I mean, Foothead Joe probably met Jesus Christ, so I think in the end it's like whatever happened to him, it's like probably for the best. Can Gail not go?
I guess not. I guess we can only bring so many people, but I gotta bring Santa, because Gus and Santa are gonna fuck.
They're gonna fuck in the bun.
Maybe.
It's possible.
Well, no. It's possible.
It's possible. I love that fucking Digital Circus episode 4 fucking reference both of those. The fucking unicorn horn and It's Possible. That's so I appreciate. Gooseworks said she rewrote after the 4th episode, she rewrote the other 5 episodes for the show. And I just hope she's not overthinking it, because I think that implies she doesn't think she did a good job on the first 4. I loved all 4 episodes. So I just hope I have faith in what they're making. I just hope she's not overthinking it, because overthinking can be a big problem when you overthink something.
I hope it's just that she has new ideas.
And yeah, and adding jokes and adding ideas is a great thing. I hope it wasn't like a lack of confidence, because like she says like she kind of beat herself up for those first four episodes on social media. Not too much, but a little bit. And it's like, no, you did great. I love it. Like this is one of the most. There's a reason your show is this popular. There's a fucking cafe dedicated to it now. That's insane. So have you ever played The Sufferin'? I haven't played The Sufferin'. Has anyone here played The Sufferin'?
No.
I'll look it up real quick for you. I don't know. What's up, Matt?
I have to move cat.
I said I lived it.
This is an older game for sure. Yeah, 2004. I'm not too familiar with this one. The Sufferin' is a first and third-person shooter horror video game developed by Surreal Software for PlayStation 2, Xbox, and Microsoft Windows. Is it on Steam? I'm always open to suggestions if anyone ever wants to suggest a game for like couch co-op or something.
I could always send you a PlayStation. Cough, cough.
Sweet of you, but don't worry about it. You already sent me a Genesis. I was like,
I mean, for legal reasons, I can send you.
Okay. I still can't get over that. That was so sweet of you guys.
You want a PS4?
It used
Where
to.
is Santa?
Oh, and it used to be on GOG. What's GOG?
It's another forum. It's like Steam.
Oh, okay. And then WB just took it down. Yeah.
There he is.
They're doing.
Michael, do you want a PlayStation 4?
Jeez. I'm never gonna say yes to that. I know sometimes you just do it, and I appreciate that, but like I'm never gonna ask for that.
Well, I mean, the better question is, do you have a use for it? Because if not, I'm not gonna bother. But
Probably not. Honestly, like not
a
an.
Blu-ray player.
But my Xbox One works as a Blu-ray player.
yeah,
Sure.
Yeah, no, like give it. I mean, if you're gonna give it away, give it to someone who has better use for it, you know, or sell it, make some money off of it.
I mean, I'm not going to make money off of it, but
You could get like $100 on a Craigslist run, probably.
I'm not in the position to do Craigslist.
Yeah. Okay. Fair. Yeah. Fair enough.
I like through all of college and through all of living on my own, I had a PlayStation 3 that was my like Blu-ray player.
Same.
And I bought it off my brother because I'm like, listen, you don't use this. If you sell it, you're gonna get like $20. If I try to buy it, it's gonna be like 70. So let's just like split the difference. I'll give you 40 for it. Yeah, sure. Here you go.
I think that like
I took it 360 without even asking.
well, the PS3, I had one for a long time and it served me very well and I loved it. But there hit a point where there's like a year or two where I didn't use it for anything, and then a buddy of mine had 2 Xbox Ones, and he said he would like, essentially we traded, and like, yeah, I'm happy with the Xbox One. I got to play. I mean, honest to God, it's actually how I got to do some of the Sonic games that we've done.
the only reason why I offer is because like I don't need another PS4, right? Like I have a PS5, my personal PS4, so like that's why I'm offering it. I look, I would normally offer a game console like that, but you know, you know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah, I do. It's nice of you to offer. I'm gonna say I'm not right now.
Yeah.
I have a PlayStation 2 that doesn't run, but I don't know if it's the cord or it might just be the cord.
It's kind of my Switch situation now.
PlayStation would work fine.
The Suffering has some pretty good enemy design. Okay. I'm definitely down to check it out eventually. There's ways.
I'm slowly wooing Santa Claus.
Who else showed up to this? Did Mackle show up to this? Because he needs love.
Mackle fights for Santa.
What if Mackle and Howard Hamlin ever show up to this, you know?
I love the subtle push.
I don't even know if it's a subtle push.
I know, that's why I said it.
I gotcha. Oh, people are showing up though. Who's that? Who's the most recent guy who showed up? Is that
I don't know. I don't know who recently showed up.
like Smoke shows up and they're like, I'm here now.
You know, that's how me and Olivia started dating.
Just appeared.
She just appeared out of nowhere, and I was like,
Alright.
hot damn.
Here we go. Oh shit, here we go again.
Which in reality is not true at all.
I know.
Offer a rose.
Doing push-ups, really trying to press the crowd here.
Yeah.
Hey, Olivia, if I just dropped down right now and did push-ups, how impressed would you be?
How many push-ups are you talking?
How many push-ups do I have to do? I'm asking you guys, because, like, you know, she can't hear
I'm
you.
trying to get romance up.
I can hear Olivia. I'm gonna say 200.
Honestly, if we could do one single push-up, I'd be kind of impressed.
Oh, Santa's trying to impress Gus
If I did
now.
200 push-ups, would you be impressed?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
If you did one push-up, would you be impressed?
It does not.
If I did one push-up, would you be impressed?
Honestly, yeah.
Hey guys,
Okay.
What's up?
are we gonna have them kiss now?
Yes! Zoom in.
I'm zooming in.
What if I did push-ups?
Okay, you would need to do more
Oh my god, it's so beautiful.
You don't need to do it this time.
Gus is like the manager for Santa Claus. If an elf acts up,
They're really getting in there.
all the enemies are kind of based on
It's not like
prison
it's not enough
executions.
to
Oh wow,
like, be
Ask to be boyfriend.
that is kind of an interesting. That's an interesting concept, Baxter Bunny. I'd have to look at that.
I was gonna say,
not every day.
if you drop down and did 5, I'd be impressed, okay?
Hold on.
Resolution now, boyfriends.
Gus really gets down to business.
Yep.
New Year's resolution. What is it, like January 1st now?
No, his resolution was to get a significant other.
Oh, I know, but is it New Year's? Is it January 1st yet, or is it not even January
No,
1st
it's
yet?
only 9:34 p.m.
God, he got it before the year even started.
Yeah,
He needs a new resolution.
I guess so.
Next resolution: conquer the world of Santa Claus.
Become Santa Claus.
It's like the Futurama Santa Claus. Who's your guys' favorite fictional Santa? I actually have an answer for that.
Goldberg from Santa's Sleigh.
Alright. Cass, do you have a favorite depiction of Santa?
Unironically, I think the guy who plays Santa in Santa Claus Conquers the Martians is pretty good at it.
So I guess push-ups work. I'm double
Yours.
married, I guess.
Hey, congratulations. Do I need to sign something else?
No, not this time.
Okay. Honest to God, mine's cheating a little bit, but I would honestly go with like fucking Jack Skeleton. It's just such a fun way. Favorite fictional Santa. I mean, I guess they're all.
What? No!
I really love Jack Skeleton because he's so naive, but he has like such good intentions with
Everybody
it.
else is doing. Oh, they're super sleepy. I
I
thought I
lo-
cheated your needs.
Jesse Pinkman and Kim Wexler maybe a thing?
I don't think so.
If you're saying Jack Skeleton, I think I could say Billy from Silent Night, Deadly Night.
I'd have to see it. But I'll give it to you.
Alright, let's see what Saul's doing.
If I have to pick one that isn't...
My friend and I bought that movie, like, expecting it to be, like, goofy, campy Santa slasher. Because we were big fans of Santa's Sleigh, and we knew the memes from Silent Night, Deadly Night Part 2, where the guy's like, "Door." But we thought Silent Night, Deadly Night was going to be like a funny Santa slasher, and it's like kind of interesting character study, actually.
If I have to pick one that isn't like an imposter Santa, I honest to God would probably be torn between A Year Without a Santa Claus, because I like the arc Santa goes through in that one. Out of all the stop motion specials, I think A Year Without a Santa Claus is the best one. I really like that one. I like the Miser Brothers. I like Santa and that kind of like just being tired of all of it, but like in the end having the change of heart to continue doing it. But I also really like the elf one because he's really happy and jolly, but then there's also a cynical side to him. I love the park ranger. Oh, I put him on the naughty list. He never forgave me. I thought that was really funny.
Matt, can I have another slice of pizza, please?
In the basement. So
You're in the basement? Oh, okay.
yeah. It would take me a minute.
It's garbage day.
Oh,
Garbage day.
Garbage
okay, yeah,
day.
Matt knew where I was coming from. Okay.
Chat.
Coming from.
Well, chat might have known where you're coming from because Baxter Buddy typed in it's garbage day.
That's kind of an old meme. That was like really early in the life cycle of memes.
I still hear it get brought up all the time, honestly. It's a funny one.
Granted, it is just kind of one of those like funny movie performances.
Yeah. I guess it's kind of like saying like The Room was an early internet meme when it's like, oh, people still bring that one up. They got a whole fucking movie made about it.
Yeah.
Remember
You're
before seeing...
That's one of the classics.
I'm always gonna like talk this because I don't care how many times you guys heard it. I got to see The Room and meet him in person.
I know.
I had to watch his like TV show that he made first, and that was a mess.
I have been to a midnight screening, but I've not met Tommy Wiseau himself.
I remember you saying it was underwhelming, kind of cast.
It's underwhelming, but it's also like it's like the first thoughts on Chris Chen. Like, how far is this an act? And I still can't tell you if it's an act.
At this point, I'll say Chris Chen was never an act, but I understand why it was but it was a debate for a while. It was definitely a debate, and it just it eventually got too real, you know.
I'm talking about like Tommy Wiseau.
No, right?
So it's not an act either.
Yeah.
No, see, that's what I mean. Like when you meet the person, you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah. I could believe that.
And now it becomes a how aware are you of where does the joke begin and where does it stop? Like how aware are you of like what, like, do you know why we're here? Okay. I guess is what I'm trying to say.
Tommy Wiseau was weird because he had moments of like he started off being a really bad sport, then he kind of was a good sport, and he went back to being a bad sport. I mean, maybe that's fair. Maybe it's fair, like he's being laughed at so much that, but at the same time, his actions, I don't know, because he's also done shit where it's like, kind of an asshole.
Well, the thing that's funny is it's like, that's the hardest thing is I don't know, like, the awareness line, because when we went, he was selling the script, and I'm like, I mean, it's like, of course there was a script to this movie, but like, do you not get what people mean by that, or?
Do you guys want to make a household now?
Yeah, let's do it. make a household. Let's create some. How many OCs are we gonna make for this household?
We can make up to 8.
I don't know if I've got 8 in me right now, but I think we can make like a household of 5, maybe.
Sure.
What really sucked is that where we met him was an old theater in Michigan, and it's now torn down to be a parking lot. And I know it's not even a parking lot; it's some stupid business, like a big tech business, and it sucks because that like theater was really cool because they used to have screenings and
Yeah, no, I mean, I really do hope that we can keep. You know, I'm gonna give Universal and Paramount some credit here. Say whatever you want about them, but they open all of their movies at the theater saying, "Thank you for checking out our film on the big screen like it's intended." Like I saw that with Sonic 3 for the first time, and I was like, "Oh, that's kind of neat." And then I went and saw Novocaine the other day. And that's another Universal film, and they did the same thing. It's like the actor saying, like, "Hey, thanks for seeing this on the big screen like it's intended." And I'm like, you know, good on Universal. Good on Universal for trying to, like, make a point out of that.
I did warm up for cheese sticks, but you're welcome to one.
Oh,
I don't know. I feel like the thing is that like I kind of don't know.
It's a little bit gnarly.
I feel like I don't understand why not seeing it in the theater. I guess this might be I might be old. That might just be it.
I think it's, honest to God, I think it's just maybe laziness. You have to, I mean, it's money too, but I mean, at the same time, streaming services are probably costing you more than because realistically, what's the range from paying for a monthly subscription versus seeing a movie? Most people don't go and see a movie every month, so. At the same, I guess it's like how much are they actually using the streaming service? Because I feel like people do pay for a streaming service they don't use a lot. Because I've seen people do that plenty of times.
Yeah, some people do.
Okay, so what are we doing, like theme wise? Like, who are we making?
I think we're just gonna make some ridiculous, funny characters. You know.
All right.
Like some Steve.
Like
Let's start with
OCs.
her.
Her name is Flabershina.
Oh, we're gonna start with her name, Florpentina.
Flabershina. And she is
Flowers. Her last name is Flowers.
Flabershina Flowers. She's an influencer.
Okay.
Slow
down, partner.
Whoa.
Let's decide. Well, I guess she's gonna be a person. I guess she's gonna be a human.
Is there options outside of humans?
Yes.
What are they? I mean, Vampire knows one of them.
They could be.
So make it a cult sim. You can make a pet. You can add a new sim.
Can she be a talking dog?
So we could be an alien, a vampire,
A talking cat?
a mermaid, or a spellcaster. Now, we can't make her a talking dog, but I know what we can do with her.
Okay. I pitched her being an influencer and Flabershina, so you guys can take the range of the rest of it.
Well, I'm gonna have to get off the computer because I got some stuff to do outside of this. But this was fun though.
Oh yeah.
And
I'm probably clocking out soon. Actually, I drank a decent bit. I think I need to sleep soon. Maybe we should do the character creation another night. I'm sorry.
We can do that another night. We can exit this. We can close out.
Either way, I can't wait for the next one.
Yeah, this was fun. I hope that you get see if you can get a mod. I'll even help you with that if you need help, Mitzi.
Okay.
Because I do have experience modding Steam games. Yeah, good night, Cass. I think I am. If we are ready to wrap this up, I think I might actually need to get off soon. I think I need to pass out.
Yeah, you can end the stream. That's fine.
Thank you so much, everybody. Thank you, Mitzi. We'll definitely do more of these. This is fun.
Have a good night, everybody.